Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for how early we straight back. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in 10 books. As they took my game plan, then my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We trace the logo when there's space that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. The city decks on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yes, what's good, everybody? Salute, game day, Knicks real talk. We in the building, Divine Shaw, Knicks down in Miami tonight, about to get it popping down here, man. So let's see if we can get this thing popping. Salute to the chat, that's where it's at. Shaw Powers, what's popping, brother?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. Before we go any further, y'all know what it is, man. The captain of the New York Knicks, Willis Reed, passed away the other day, man. We got to get him, man, his flowers, man. This is one of the guys who brought us our only 2 championships in the building. You know, him and Clyde Frazier and all them guys back then, man. Salute to Willis Reed, man. Grew up loving that man, the big, humble giant down in the middle for the New York Knicks. But fortunately, man, under circumstances, 80 years old, he passed away. So rest in power to my man, Mr. Willis Reed, and thank you for everything you did for the New York Knicks, man. Real talk. He made it happen for us, man. So let's hope we can move on from there, man. And but salute to him, man. You and your family, God bless you and everything. So salute to the chat, man. We got a game down tonight, man. Down there in Miami, man. Let's get it popping. We got to go down there and try to get this W. We lost the other night. Julius Randle, outstanding game the other night, 57, killing it. You know, we fell a little short because the defense wasn't there, but that's okay. We move on to the next one. Like my man Shaw was saying, you know what? That's what it is, man. We're going here today and try to go down here and beat these guys again. Going to be a tough battle for us tonight because obviously they trying to get up and out of that play-in, so they're going to bring all their A game tonight, but that's okay. We got to bring out as well. Hopefully our defense is coming to play. Nothing else bothers me than the other night just with defense. So, you know, but you know, it's all good, Shaw Powers. But tonight, go ahead and say we can get to beat these boys, man, and get the 43 wins and to get another game closer to what we're trying to get to.
Yeah, man. The other night was very interesting. And I mean, wasn't much defense on both sides of the court. Both teams were 130, 140. And I mean, wasn't much defense. And the Knicks down the line had a chance to win the game, or at least tie the game to take it into overtime. Mm-hmm. And you know, resilience. You know what I mean? After that play, you know, that was the Randle play where he missed the rebound, and kudos to Randle for what he said in the pregame. I mean, the after game with the media and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Possibly he grabbed that rebound. We get down the court and we hit a 3. You know what I mean? Tie the game up. That play, he got a tech. Then they went up 4, and that was the end of the game after that. So, right. I mean, he was upset that he didn't get the rebound, and that is showing you how much Randle has changed this year. He could have got the 62 points easy, but he deferred. He was a little tired too, but he deferred, and he gave it out to his teammates, and was upset when he didn't capture that rebound and could have possibly took him into an overtime. So kudos to him, and a good game that the Knicks have. This game tonight is another big game. Every time we get on here, you're going to hear this for the next 8 games. Every game now. We thought back in, you know, 3 months ago was big game. Oh, yo, we playing a big team and stuff. Every game from now on in until we define which spot we're going to be in the bracket is going to be a big game. And this is going to be a big game to find.
Yeah, real talk, man. This one has a huge implication on where we want to go moving forward. And, you know, like Julius Randle the other night, man, salute to him, man. I'm telling you, you know what? I can't say enough about what that man did the other night, man. He was in bag all every angle, upside, downside, inside, from outside, hitting you from every angle. Method man, you know, he was just in his bag, man. He was doing it. And you know, I think our defense. You know what I think. I just wanted to hop on that record that we get to this game today. I think the Knicks kind of took them guys for granted because they didn't have Ant-Man in them. I really believe the Knicks probably thought, okay, we got this one. You know what I mean? You know, and I just feel that because I just know any given night, you know, the Knicks ain't giving them no 140 points on any game.
We just talked about that. Facts.
Yeah. So they probably were like, okay, no Ant-Man, no Cat. You know, and I think they just got I think they got a little bit lackadaisical. And then when they blitzed them in that first half of 70-something points, I'm like, okay. But what I love about their resiliency, though, they're resilient, man. They came back in that second half, shut that shit down. They just couldn't hold it, man. But, you know, they had a lot of key plays. They quickly missed some timely threes at the end of that game.
Yeah.
The technical, but ran and the one. But at the same time, they blew about 3 calls on fouls against the Knicks.
Yeah.
They really did. The one on 2 on Brunson, my man, pushing them off like that.
Yeah.
One
that four-arm one, yeah.
Yeah, and then Josh Hart came out and landed on that break, went through the middle, and he knocked him to the floor. I'm like, okay. Hey, but you know what? The rest is nothing to get. They've been letting everybody play like this year. I noticed this year in the NBA, the rest letting these people play now. And the reason why I think the rest letting them play, because I think the NBA was like, listen, the more fouls y'all call, the longer it takes for the game to get over. And then it affects the shows coming on after the Knicks, affects the commercials. So I like, because every time you foul somebody, you stop the clock, you take about 5 minutes or whatever, and, you know, the game start lasting longer. So I think this year in the NBA, where I know they're not calling a lot of stuff, is because I think that's the reason, one of the reasons, like it makes the game so long. And I don't think they can afford it from a revenue standpoint to keep letting the game drag out like that when they got investors involved with this stuff. So I think that's the reason why they don't call a lot of fouls like they used to, like last year. Like, we're going to let y'all beat it, which I'm happy. Because it works in both ways. It works for the Knicks sometimes. With a defensive type of team we are, it works in our favor as well, too, when they don't call plays like that. So it works both ways. So I'm not even mad at the call they didn't make. Only on a 2-minute report, they said the one foul they did occur, they should have gave the Knicks the ball with 23 seconds left. And it would have been down 3. So, you know, but you know what, that's that game tonight. Going to be a big game for the New York Knicks. John Powell, like we said, sitting right there 5th, they 7th. We beat them tonight, man. We got a 4-game lead in the loss column and about 3 or 4 game lead and that just puts us closer to clinching the playoff spot. I think the only 3 clinch ones so far are the top 3 teams in the Eastern Conference. Bucks, Boston, and Philly. They all clinched the playoff spot. So next would be us and Cleveland, I guess, and the Nets. But I think hopefully we be that one that close that joint out, man, and get that playoff spot and get it popping. So.
Yeah, this game again is a big game, and this game, like, we played them again this season. You know what I mean? Couple of weeks from now, stuff like that. But this game is the game that puts us winning the series with them. And I mean, it wins. It's 3 games. This will be the 3rd game. We beat them 2 times already. We go and solidify this thing. And another thing, this is like, you know, doing homework. You know, this game tonight is actually going to increase one of these teams 1 full game. You know what I mean? If the Knicks win 1 full game, if Miami wins 1 full game, Miami plays Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, or Sunday, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Facts.
And they tied. They like kind of tied right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's so this is just the beautiful way how NBA plays, and I love the way this thing is going down. But for the Knicks, this is a big game tonight, and you know, we got to get out there and fire all cylinders, man. You know, our guys got to come out and step up. You know, I was looking at the lineups. I guess we get that in a little bit, and let's see how that runs down, because it's some matchups that I like to see tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. I mean, there's some huge games going on. Like you said, we got the Heat again. The Nets got
Cleveland tonight. I mean tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and then like you say, Saturday they got the Heat. So
they got them Saturday, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna do a lot. And from my standpoint, where we win our games, and like we always say, let them beat each other up. And then, we'll take it from there. And I do got some J Boogie joint dropping. I'm going to drop the J Boogie joint before the night is over, man. Anybody want to go out, if you're in the Raleigh-Durham area, J Boogie dropping a video tomorrow night. If I can get out there, I go get in there. It's going to be hard. It's 8 o'clock. If you want to get out there to see the J Boogie joint, I dropped the information up there where it's going to be at, and you cats can check it out if you're in our area, in the North Carolina area, whatever. But other than that, man, I'm looking forward to the game tonight. Big time, man. It's a big time game. I know the cats will come out wanting to play, but I'm confident we come out to play, we can win this thing again. Our offense just to me is clicking on all cylinders right now. We're not shooting that good from the 3-point line, but we're scoring a lot. We scoring pretty efficient for the two areas. So we just got to keep it going, man, and going here tonight against them guys. You know they're hungry. These cats is really going to come out there after that, and they probably know that the last time we beat them, in Miami, they probably looking for revenge for sure. But I think after it's all said and done, I think they just come out there and win tonight, man. Let's hope they can execute the game plan the Tibbs put out there, and they just play on all. I know they upset about the other night too. So I know they got a mindset tonight where we got to, we should have won that game the other night. No question about it. They know they should have won that game. So they probably having that type of mindset tonight where we got to make up for that. Let's hope they come out there and play tonight and execute, like I said, and they win the game. So I'm looking forward to a good game tonight, man. I like our match. I always like our matchups against them this year. I think from 1 to 5, I think we better than them in the starting 5. I think better than them in the starting 5, no question about it. So and then I think the way our bench is playing, I think that gives a good chance. I think Quickly gonna have a bounce back game tonight. I think Jay Hart and all of them come play tonight, Shot Power. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But I do like our team against them. I think we better than them for sure.
Yeah, up and down the line, looking at who's going to be playing tonight, I think we have some good matchups, you know what I mean? And I think, one of the matchups I'm looking for tonight is Bam and Mitch. That's one of the big matchups. Need Mitch to come out there and have a solid game tonight, you know what I mean? Get down there and grab some rebounds and box him out and don't let him go crazy, you know what I mean? That's going to be one of the big matchups. RJ and Butler is going to be another matchup that I want to watch tonight. They play good against each other. So, both of them then had high scoring games against each other. So that's a very good matchup. And the last time we beat them, Julius Randle hit that 3-pointer in the corner that left me hoarse for about 2 or 3 days and stuff. You know what I mean? So, So, I'm happy to see what the Knicks come out and do tonight, man. We already beat them. We changed the way we approached them, and the last game was a gutsy win, but we need a defining win tonight. Tonight we need to beat them. You know what I mean? Not by a last minute shot, but by 8 or 9 points tonight.
Yeah, real talk. It's interesting to me, if we beat them tonight, by the next time we play them, hopefully we can clinch a playoff spot.
Right. That's exactly why this game is a big game. Big. This put them 4 games behind us. Now, I mean, with 7 games left, that's almost impossible. I mean, it's not impossible. It's improbable because who they play. I mean, not who we play so much.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. But, I think tonight we just got to, rebound the ball. We better rebound the team. Now, I'll put our itinerary in a minute, man. We go through all that. And you can see the numbers and everything, but I think overall we got more to offer than Miami right now. I believe that. I do they got some gutsy players down there. Obviously, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, but I don't think Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and Tyler Hero is better than RJ Barrett, Randall, and Brunson. Mm-hmm. I just don't think that. You know what I mean? So I do believe that they're a good team, but I think we can go out there and execute tonight and beat them. So we'll see how it goes, man. Ain't nothing happen to the ball get thrown up. But I do think that we're gonna go out there and play hard tonight. I know that one thing about the New York Knicks, they come out to play every night hard. They come out every night and play hard. They don't take off. They might take off a quarter to get back in the first quarter or something. Mm-hmm. But they come out. They've been playing 48 minutes lately. That's why they are where they are right now. That's why they 42 and 31 because they've been winning because they're out there playing hard for 48 minutes. So it's kind of really good to see that we doing what we're doing out there. So let's hope we do the same thing tonight. And we get that, man. So let's get the itinerary out the way real quick, Shot Power, so we can get back at it, man. And start the lineups and everything is. Next we'll talk game day, Divine Shaw, who's on the itinerary, starting lineup, injury report, tail of the tape. Y'all check it out. See the numbers going up against their number tonight. We get back at it, man. Next we'll talk game day. Let's get it. Yo, salute everybody. We back, man. We just went over the game starting line, the injury report. Y'all see what's out there. Tail of the tape. Only category they beat the Knicks in is assists. They average like 25. We average 22. They're shooting the ball a couple of percentage better points from downtown. But like I said, we crushing them on the boards. That's our defense right there. The Knicks rebounding is just better than theirs. They don't have a lot of rebounds down there because Bam Adebayo, Kevin Love not where he used to be. Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, he get what he can, but they nowhere near a better rebounding team than us. So, and so I do think that's going to be interesting tonight, man. Appreciate that, Fabian, man. He said Kyle Lowry and Martin is available. That's what's up. Johnny D was popping. Johnny Davis in the building. Salute. But yeah, man. It's all system go tonight, man. Iron sharpens iron. Let's see what we do tonight. Go out there and see what we got, what they got. They're going to see what we got. May the best team win, but I'm confident with our squad. But like I said, if I was a betting man, I'd be pretty much 11 games winning in my pocket this year, so I ain't concerned about anything. I don't believe in a lot of stuff that might be put out there. And like I said, it ain't the side of the dog, it's the fight the dog. When we done beat a lot of teams with big people, that don't mean nothing to me. It's just, like I told you before, Child Powers, I had a Cocker Spaniel with tear Jim and Shepard's butt up all day long in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's what's in your heart. It's what's in your heart and with your determination, your willpower to go out there and play a game or anything in life. So I'm never concerned with that. I just know that we didn't let the reason why we lost the other night. We just didn't play no defense. That's all to it. We scored 140 something points. You know what I mean? So I don't care who on the court. We scored 146 points. And we just didn't play no defense. But tonight gonna be a different story. That we come out there tonight and match their intensity and don't take the game for granted. And go out there and get it popping. That's all it is.
That's all it is. On to the next one. On to the next one. Yeah, on to the next one, man. And I know the Knicks are I mean, as a Knicks fan, I'm bummed that they lost that game and they had a chance to win. They had at least a chance to tie it up with a little couple of extra effort plays and stuff like that. But we couldn't get that one. We didn't think we were going to we talked about 8-2. And we still have a chance to do 8-2. You know what I mean? 7-3 is not that bad either. It all depends on where we land in the bracket. You know what I mean? And I think we need to stay in the fifth spot. So we only need about 4 more games to I think 3 or 4 more games to possibly solidify that spot. You know what I mean? A win tonight, I ain't gonna say guarantees us, but it definitely pushes. It keeps Brooklyn off our back. And it pushes Miami to stay in that 7th position. You know what I mean? And 2.5 games, I think we from Brooklyn, and 3 games from Miami. This will actually put us like 4 games, a full game. I mean, so this game is a big game against a team that likes to play us, and they are coming out for blood tonight. You know what I mean? They're at home. But I think our guys are resilient, man. I think Quentin Grimes gets out there and holds what's the oh my God, I forgot his name. Their point guard, the guy that shoots the jump shots.
For Kyle Lowry?
Not Lowry. The
Heat?
Yeah, for the Heat.
Hero?
I think Grimes gets on Hero tonight. Tries to shut him down, and let's see what happens with between RJ and Butler tonight. You know what I mean? I don't think, me personally, I think Julius Randle could have a monster game tonight. You know what I mean? And have to play limited. Now I don't want to say limited defense, but upfront defense because damn, I'm missing everybody's names tonight. It's in the smoke.
Kevin Love?
Kevin Love, thank you, Divine, because Kevin Love is going to basically probably be out towards the 3-point line trying to hit shots. You know what I mean? So, let's see what happens tonight, man. And this should be this is a very big game for the Knicks, man. And if they get this win, it makes it even easier for them to hold on to the fifth spot.
Yeah. You know what I like about this matchup? Because they're not a big team anyway. You know, their center is 6'9", 6'10", Bam Adebayo. I think Kevin Love, he don't got the energy to handle Julius Randle.
Right.
I think Jalen Brunson and Kyle Lowry, I get an edge to Jalen Brunson all day, even though Kyle Lowry, he's a savvy veteran, but he ain't no Jalen Brunson though.
He's older and he's coming off an injury.
Right. And because of Quentin Grimes' defense, he limits Tyler Hero, just like before. Tyler Hero's not a strong guy to go down the middle, and Quentin Grimes ain't letting you come down the middle that easy. You know what I mean? So I think that matchup could be neutralized. Put like this here, Tyler Hero ain't dropping a 20-something on us. Not like that. Not with Quentin Grimes on him. Obviously, I like the matchup with Jimmy Butler and RJ because I just think that RJ is just a growing up to be a Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's growing up to be a Jimmy Butler. So you kind of like that. You kind of like that. That matchup there. You know, we know Jimmy Butler's a all-star star. But RJ been playing great ball lately, man. Great basketball lately. Other than the other night, but the game against the Clippers, he's been dropping it. And everything, man. So I'm dead on with that one. So I for the 4th spot, he ain't got nothing for Julius Randle. And Julius Randle ain't had to play too much harder defense. But what I do like, I always like the Bam Adebayo and Mitchell Robinson matchup because of Mitchell Robinson's athleticism. He kind of slows him down sometimes. You know what I mean? So I like when he played Bam Adebayo because I think he makes it hard on Bam Adebayo. Not saying Bam Adebayo won't get it, but he makes it hard for him. Hey, Jay Boogie, salute my brother, salute my man Jay Boogie. We're gonna be dropping Jay Boogie track toward the end of the show. Y'all make sure y'all stay on for that, man. And we're gonna drop a little Willis Reed in there with it and get it popping, man. But salute to my man Jay Boog. And like I told y'all earlier in the show, Jay Boogie got a video shoot about to pop off tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And here is the address real quick for all those. What happened to it? Oh man, I gotta put it back in there. It's not there. But yeah, I'll give y'all that information. 410 Gatewood Ave, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27603. Repeat it again. I had it in there. I must have been saving it in my banner. So sorry about that, guys. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all go out there and if you in the Raleigh area, go out there, Jay Boog, and get out there and check the video shootout, man. You want to tell everybody come through a holler. So, but yeah, man. But other than that, I like where we at tonight. I like this team. They're a gritty team, man. Don't get me wrong. A Pat Riley team with Eric Spoelstra, they're always going to be good. They always good. They only in the 7th spot. Ain't like they bad, but they had injuries this year too. But I do think that we're going to come out there and get it popping tonight. Shop Howard, go out there and play the way we've been playing and leave everything out there and get it. That team, just to holler off a man, Nick 100 point. They smaller than us. Basically, they ain't got no height down there either. So that's why I said it's like, but they got fight in them though. They got that dog in them. They got that dog in them. I see Mike Tyson knock the biggest jokers out. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is, we got to go out in there, and I think because that's the only reason why they're not a good rebounding team. Because other than Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler, they don't really rebound the ball that good. So that's our defense. That's our defense right there. Our rebound is our defense. We stop other people from getting the ball by rebounding the ball a lot. And so once you stop somebody from getting the ball by rebounding, that's defense. That's why our defense has been pretty good this year because we rebounded real good. We rebounded by committee. We stay up in the high 40s all the time. And the offense rebounding has been there. Hart has been there. All these guys, J Hart, I Hart, they rebounded the ball pretty good for the Knicks. So we can keep rebounding this thing, which we probably smash them on the boards tonight, and hit our free throw. We knock down some 3-point shots. I think we'd be okay tonight, Shah.
Yeah, man. I know the Knicks are ready for this game, man. This is a big game, and if we go down there, control the pace. My motto: to control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit a free throw shot. Play some good defense, run people off the 3-point line. I think we got a chance to win in this game, man. We pound teams in the paint, and we go to the line about 25 times a night. So with those things incorporated with us rebounding the basketball, I think we got a chance to win in this game again. Like I said, last game was a gutsy win. That was a big shot Julius Randle hit. And I mean, this win I want it to be a convincing win, 7, 8 points. And I mean, I want us to win the game out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real talk. Salute to the chat, everybody. Dave Stevens, D. Ross was good. Piece of the guard, Allow Wise, Jay Boog, Nick 100 GM, everybody. Salute to you guys, Johnny, David, Fabian. Salute to the chat, man. Everybody, that's where it's at. Y'all know what it is. JJ, Darren, everybody. Jermaine, salute. So yeah, man, I'm looking for these cats to go out there and get it tonight, man. I don't have no doubts about this team when every game they play. I don't have no doubt about the New York Knicks. They're a hard team to play. When they click it on all cylinders, remember our offense been good all year long, despite the numbers percentage not being high. We've been scoring in the high teens all year long, even on bad nights. Imagine the games we lost because of free throw shooting on bad nights. Knicks could be scoring 118, 119 a game if it went for free throw shooting here. So that's why I'm not concerned about them. Our team is playing good on both sides of the ball. I think the other night that was just a glitch in the matrix. Just a glitch in the matrix. That's all it was. This was a glitch in the matrix. They didn't come out with that since they needed taking these guys for granted because there was no Ant-Man. And the score was the way it was, 140-something. It was going at it. I mean, that's all.
I gotta say this about Prince. This guy usually kills us too. So he had electrifying. You know, you come into the guard, man, you're gonna see all-star, superstar, all MVP, all defense. Somebody gonna come out there. One of the plays you play in MSG, it always happens. You know what I mean? And we stayed fast with them. We can score the basketball. You know what I mean? Just this time. In the last couple of games, we've been pretty good going down to the end of the quarter in the fourth. I mean, end of the fourth quarter. We couldn't pull it out this time. That's all it was. And we had a chance with that rebound. You know what I mean? That Julius talked about. So, hey, we played good basketball, man. And I think tonight they know that, and I think they're going to get out here tonight. And another thing that the Knicks haven't done in a while is keep a team under 100. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's been a couple of games. We've been keeping the teams low, maybe 105, 100, maybe I forgot the numbers, 105 or something like that. Yeah. It's been about that average, but we haven't done it in a while. So I'm not saying that we could get it to them tonight, but it would be nice to get a low-scoring defensive game tonight and beat them by like 8 points.
Yeah. I think the Knicks definitely gonna come out and play tonight. They know what happened the other night. They let the cats come in there thinking that they took it for granted without Ant-Man in them. That's all it was to me. They just said, okay, we got this. We ain't sweating this. And them cats, Jada McDaniel, them gave them the business, and Prince gave them the business. That shit happens. All that happens. Ain't nothing new on the sun because we done did it to a lot of teams this year. So it's all good, man. But I think tonight's a different story. I think these cats come out with a lot of tenacity on the defense side. I think because they know they're gonna come out with that. You best believe Miami come out. We pretty much with the Miami Heat are. Our whole mantras from Tom Thibodeau to Jeff Van Gundy to Steve Clifford, all these guys is what the seed that Pat Riley planted.
Pat Riley.
Yeah, Pat Riley planted that seed the way they play basketball. That's why we play basketball the way they play it. You know what I mean? And they just, only different. I think our offense is better than theirs. That's all to it. So I think if we bring the tenacity on the defense side of the ball, I think we get that game with no problem tonight. I just think that our tenacity got to be there, and because they're going to be there. They're going to be scrappy, man. It's going to be a scrappy game. I would like this thing to almost resemble the 1990 joints and the 80s, 90 Knicks. You know what I mean? When they were cats was going at it, not the fighting part of, but the tenacity and intensity of the game. That's where it should be tonight, because this is like a playoff game for both teams in a sense. You know what I mean? One of them trying to stay where they at and get higher, and the other trying to climb up to catch them. So they're gonna give us all they got tonight. But I think we come out there to play tonight, man. And but Jimmy Butler, man, he a big game player. He can get in these moments and have them. But I just think that we got a little bit too much for them. I think. I know these guys are good guys. I'm not questioning them. Their record speak for itself. So I'm not knocking them. But at the same time, our record speaks for itself as well. You know what I mean? The New York Knicks is a damn good basketball team, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give what nobody say. 42-31, fifth spot in the building. Come on, they 39-34, seventh spot in the building. And if they win tonight, they still ain't in the fifth spot. And Brooklyn won't even be in the fifth spot. We still had a fifth spot. But I want this game to get out there, and I want us to get out there and get it popping, man. because I think that's what it's going to be tonight. You know, let's go in there, mano, let's do it. I'm looking for a big game tonight, man. So it should be fun, man. And they probably got the captain. They might do it for the captain tonight. Who knows? Because Julius Randle damn sure almost did it for him the other night. Julius Randle was dropping bombs the other night. I like, man, this you better put. He was the seventh in the MVP race. I think y'all better move him up to fifth or something. He was killing the other night, man. He was doing it, Shy. Real talk.
I watched the game. I mean, I thought he was going to get that 62, man, 63 or something like that. The way he was playing basketball, and he had a chance to do it. When he came back in that fourth quarter, I think it was like 7 minutes or so left, and he could have easily chucked up 3 3-pointers or something like that, or hit 2 or 3 3-pointers to make that thing. But he played basketball. It seemed like he didn't care about the record. He wanted to win. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We want to win. I don't know, maybe just me being a fan and I'm overanalyzing, but to me, the way he got upset after not grabbing that rebound and catching that technical, and he said it, he wanted to win. And I'm not upset with him trying to win the basketball. That rebound would have probably had us to have a chance to get into overtime to try to win the game. And I'm not even mad at that. You know what I mean? Once he got that tech, you know, it was over after that. And I'm not mad. I was like, oh, Randall. I was like, I feel you. Because I seen it. And I was like, yeah, he wanted that rebound. And that guy came over his back and knocked it out of his hand. And they got the ball. And he knew that he should have had that rebound. And I'm not mad at his decision. And he played an awesome game. You know what I mean? I wish we could have won with him having a game like that. You know what I mean? But on to the next one.
Real talk, yeah, man. So it's gonna be an interesting night. Listen, know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drop the J Boogie joint. I throw a little Willis Reed thing up here, and we get back at it, man. Knicks Real Talk, Divine Shaw, we in the building. Let's get it, man. We're gonna do some Willis Reed, some J Boogie. I'm gonna blend both of them together, and we gonna take it from there, man. So let me see if I can do this thing the right way and get it popping, y'all. So bear with me. All right, here we go, man. Hey, here goes the Willis Reed. Salute to the captain, man, Willis Reed. Rest in power, my man, Mr. Willis Reed. I apologize for that. Let's get it popping, man. We got Jay Boogie's track. We got Willis Reed outro. I know I'll probably get a copyright for this, but who cares? It's for the captain and my man Jay Boogie. Let's get it.
I think we see Willis coming out. Here he comes right now. 6 feet one from dribbling.
Willis Reed, y'all gonna see all eyes on us. New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. All eyes on us, all eyes on us. Coming in like Willis Reed. Y'all gonna see all eyes on us. We still some knickerbockers. Whole world shockers, all eyes on us.
Well, they almost dead. No spite of the future set for the young kids. Let off, this a straight aim. I wish the worst in the best way for Danny Ainge. You wanna rob us for our draft picks? Strip us down, take the logo off New York Knicks. I guess by now you don't feel the shine. Them ain't
I don't even know if y'all can hear me, if I'm live or not, but Divine's probably got some technical difficulties. There you go. All right.
I need 26 mil off that talent check. The truth is, you gotta be a little tougher. Every time we play Miami, I gotta deal with Jimmy Butler. MIP all-star player, I gotta have it. Pretty boy, young Key Sweat, Broadway Barry. I know we got a lot of haters. I know we got a lot of doubters. But one thing for sure us is that orange and blue, we gonna always stick together. It's us against the world.
Coming in like Rivers Ring. Y'all gonna see all eyes on us. But still some knickerbockers. Whole world shockers, all eyes on us.
Yes. Jay Boogie, salute. Thank you, my brother. There you go, man. Jay Boogie, like I said, 410 Gatewood Avenue, Raleigh. Tomorrow, man, Jay Boogie, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Gonna be shooting a video up in Raleigh, man. So y'all have welcome to go out there, support the brother, and get it popping, and all that good stuff, man. So I'm back to what we do. It's just gonna be fun tonight, man. Gonna be a rough, tough game. Should be popping up in there tonight. I know. Nick, Miami Square Garden should be in the house tonight. And we should be in there representing pretty hard, you know what I mean? So it should be fun down there tonight, man. Let's hope we can go down there and get that victory and get the 43 wins, man. And if we could do that, I think that's what it's do. But so I think it should be a tough matchup, man. It's gonna be a real tough game. It's gonna be a hard fought game, but I do think we got the opportunity to come out there and come out victorious, man. Let's hope we cross our T's, dot our I's, and do everything we need to do that we come out there, shot powers, and bring this thing home, man. Bring it home and go right next about 100, 200 miles somewhere to Orlando or whatever. Get to Orlando the next day and try to get that win. Tough game. Orlando, the young boys knocking off a lot of people, man. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, you can't take them for granted either. But our team been playing real good on the road this year. I like their resiliency on the road. They fight on the road. Like you said, then every arena they going almost, they feel like they're home sometimes. So that helps. The orange and blue skies are all over the world. So we know that for sure. So let's see if we can go in there tonight and capitalize, man, and get it popping tonight.
Yeah, once again, big game tonight. We need some bounce back games, like you said about IQ coming out. He probably can bounce back a little bit. Not that he had a bad game, but not a better shooting game as we've been seeing in these last couple of games. Quentin Grimes, I need him to get out there and do that gritty defense that he does and hold hero down. You know what I mean? And limit him to that three. I mean, get him off of that 3-point line, turn his game into a drive game. Not many teams drive too much against Mitchell Robinson. So if you get him off the line, he's more than likely going to go east to west and north and south. Yeah, right. And I need Mitchell Robinson to have a big game tonight. You know what I mean? And not necessarily scoring wise, but I need him to get about I need him to get double-digit rebounds tonight. You know what I mean? And I believe he can get that tonight. 12, 13 rebounds. Keep Adebayo, box him out. Mitch is top 5 or something like that, and boxing people out under the rim per some number of shots or something like that. So we need him to get out there and get some rebounds tonight, defensively and offensively. Help us get to get some points. Like I said, Divine, control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit our free throw shot, run people off the 3-point line, and I think the Knicks can win this game, and I think they're going to win it by 8. I'm going to go 101 to 109. That's what I think it's going to be tonight.
I like that right there, man. Yeah, I think if they do what they do, man, I think the key is if you stop. Let's say even if you stop one of them guys or two of them guys, like to me, if Quentin Grimes can make it hard on Tyler Hero, and Mitchell Robinson can slow down Bam Adebayo, then I think the Knicks walk out there with a victory, no problem. I just think that because I just think that if you slow down them two, Jimmy Butler's Jimmy Butler, but already been playing some pretty good D the last couple of games too. Blocking shots, doing the things he's doing, been more aggressive. I think because now that he's going down the hill a lot, it's making him feel a little bit more hard. In other words, he's going hard, put like that, on both sides of the ball. Just by going to the basket all the time, not settling, his mindset is I'm ready to go hard. And I think he's been doing that since he came off that road trip the West Coast trip, you've been going pretty hard, like bully ball, you know. And I'm glad to see that, because that means you getting the bumps and everything going down the lane. So when you playing defense, the cat driving to you, you're gonna be able to take the contact, because you've been taking it out of the offensive side of the ball. Yeah. So I think it make him, he might be a little bit more aggressive because he's taking the contact on the offensive side as well, and I think he can take the contact on the defense side of the ball. So I hope that we can do that, keep Jimmy Butler in front of him. Just don't let him run amok, you know, and just guard the 3-point line. That was the only reason we lost the other night, with the 3-point line. That the part of the defense really what it was. Prince and my man, and them cats were just hitting from out there, and so we just got to make sure we don't allow them to do that tonight. We can the paint, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about that, but we just got to make sure we guard that 3-point line tonight. And I think we do that, we'll be okay. And I'm looking for. I'm gonna go Brown with you. I'm gonna pretty much, because our offense been scoring pretty good this year. I'm gonna go about 112. I'm gonna go 112, 105. I go 112, 105. I think I'm pretty much where you at. The team, they obviously got to give kudos to them, because they're a good defense team too. So obviously it ain't gonna be nothing like the other night. But I do think that I just think our offense is better. Yep. And I believe, yeah, that's a good one, D-Rob. Boy, they hold him under 100 like Shaw was talking about early, 19, 108, 1998.
I'm really ready to see that. I'm really. Knicks haven't done it in a while, you know what I mean? That means there's extra defense out there, you know what I mean? I gave it 101 because I think both teams are going to be playing defense. I don't think this is going to be no 79-60 at halftime. Right. I think what they had 74, 76-60. I don't think it's going to be that. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be, low. They usually scoring is pretty low. I'm pretty sure, the halftime be about 100 points, 50 something to 40 something. I mean,
yeah. Hey, real talk. Hey, Nick fan, I'm pretty with you on that. Not to switch the subject real quick. I thought that he should have brought Mitchell Robinson back in the end of the game the other night. I really did. So I don't think you're picking. I think you're 100% right on with that. But RJ had 4 turnovers and stuff like that. I don't know that maybe that's why, but I did think at the end of that game, I think you should bring Mitchell Robinson back in here, and it'll help. It'll take a little bit of pressure off the defense. Hawks was playing all right, but I still think that they should have brought him back here. So yeah, Nick fan, let's go. I'm with you on that, man. I thought the same thing myself. That I was hoping that he would bring Mitchell Robinson and RJ back. So I ain't mad at you for that, my brother. Absolutely, D-Rob. Grimes got to come out there and make it hard, make it a lot, just like he do everybody else in the league. Make it hard on my man Tyler Hero tonight. Make him play make him earn that tonight, man. We're going to get physical with him, because they're gonna get physical with us. You best believe it. They're gonna try that big brother shit on us again, but it ain't gonna happen now. That's a wrap. I think that ain't no more we are little brothers anymore. The Knicks is pretty much there as a big brother. We are on par with each other, put it like that. So I don't think ain't gonna be no punking going on tonight. We got dogs with that team, man. Them cats come to scrap every night. So and that shows by the way they played the other night. Even though they're getting their butt kicked, they stayed the course and got back in that game. That's what I mean by it, man. They got dogs up in there, and they're gonna stay in the fight. And then they just got to find a way to close the games. And unfortunately, the other night we just didn't get to do it. But I'm not mad at him. But I'm with you, D-Ross, on that. Grimes time, brother. He got. That's going to be a key to me. Grimes and Mitchell Robinson, my best defenders in that starting lineup. Our best defenders. And then the two positions, if we can defend them position decent tonight, then I think the Knicks is good to go. I really do.
That's exactly where I'm going, Divine. Mitchell Robinson and Quentin Grimes. Those are the two guys. I think could win us the game tonight. You know what I mean? Hold down Hero, run him off that 3-point line, and Mitch box out. Keep this guy from getting offensive rebounds. If he makes it, it's not like he's not going to score. So if he can shoot a little jump shot, he can make some moves in the paint. Okay, but majority one shot and done. Grab these rebounds and let's push it. Let's get out. Let's control this pace. The Knicks been doing different things. Sometimes they'll slow it down, and the next thing you know, Jay Hart is running down, getting a layup off of a rebound. IQ is doing the same thing, getting the ball and jetting up the court, getting to the basket, making fast break points. So his team is a different style of team, man. And sometimes they run it, sometimes they slow it down. They're starting to look for each other more. They're passing the ball. They're just not making the 3-point shots. And once we can make our percentage at 3-point shots a little better, our assists will go up. You know what I mean? So that's all that is. That's where we pretty much missing missing the assist from our passes to the 3-point shooters. We knock them down, be more consistent with hitting 3-point shots. We make more assists. We win more games.
Fact. Hey, Fabian, real talk, man. That was a good track you put up there. You might see that tonight. You're 100% right. He need to be engaged because you might see playoff Jimmy Butler activated. It's a good one, Fabian. Appreciate that chat, my brother, because that's like I said, RJ got to play his game tonight, man, on both sides of the ball. Because if you go at it, if you go at Jimmy Butler on the defense from an offense perspective, you make him play. That's energy he wasting on the defense side of the ball. So he right. RJ got to be aggressive tonight. Go and stay engaged. Go at him on the opposite side, but make sure you try to keep him from going in the paint as much as he can and make him shoot the mid ranges and all that stuff. But it's gonna be interesting. A good matchup. Gonna be a good game tonight. This is gonna be a hot one right here, Shot Powers. This is gonna be a hot game tonight, man. But I think our boy. I know our boys are ready to play. They ready to play every night. They ready to play every night. We just gotta hold this thing down and get it. Hey, we can't get that 4th seed home court advantage, but if we get that 5th. Still think we walk out the first round against Cleveland. Yep.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that one, Devon. This game is a big game. So, and we need to get this game. And you'll hear this every time we get on. The Miami game, the Orlando game is going to be a big game. The 2 Indiana games are going to be big games. The game against Cleveland is going to be a big game. The other Miami game is going to be a big game. So every game going down the stretch. And these teams are some teams that are fighting to be in the playoffs with us. And the Indiana Pacers, they're not too far. They probably like 11 for 12 or something like that. 11 for 12. They ain't too far out of it. Cleveland, a couple more wins from them. They might beat Brooklyn. They beat Brooklyn, another team, and they might clinch the 4th spot. They may only take them less games to clinch. They're already up 3 games. If they go up 2 more games, and we got 6 games left, we probably out of it. They got 3. You know how to. I don't want to sit here because I'm messed the numbers up, but once they get a certain amount of games that we can't catch them with our games, with the amount of games that we have, I just want to play. Let's play hard for the 5th spot. If they lose to Brooklyn tomorrow, and Cleveland has another hard game, I forgot who it is. It's a West Coast team right after. It's like Denver or something like that.
Yep.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they next couple of games. I throw it out there real quick. Being that you're speaking about it, they got the Nets tomorrow. They got the Rockets. They got the Hawks. Rockets. And that Friday got the New York Knicks. So let's get it.
Yeah. So it's still a chance. It's not like they're out of the running. They only a couple of games away from us. So this 4, 5, and 6 seed is going to be interesting because Brooklyn start losing and they go into the play-in. And Miami comes to 6. It's going to be real interesting. It's going to be super duper interesting.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, real talk. Hey, NYC, I know you are, brother. That was a tough loss for us, but I the loss was tough. I'm sour, but at the same time, we got to give my man Julius Randle. He put on a performance that night. I know I wish we would have did it and win, so I'm with you on that one. A little sour, but like I said, we had moved on, man. But it was tough. It was tough, NYC. That was a tough loss, brother. It was a tough loss, but we know we should have won the game. So I'm with you. I understand how you feel about that one, man. Damn, we'd have won that one. Poof. And then we would have been like 43-31. But that's all right. We get it back. We said 8-2. So we gotta find a way to go to the rest of the way and we'll only lose 1 or 2 games. I'm happy with 7-3, man. 7-3. We will go even right now with not 7-3 because we passed the game. Where we at now? We got how many games left? We got 73. So we got 9 games left. Give me 7-2, 6-3, 6-3, and get us to 48. We in the playoffs, so I'm good. But I want it all though.
I think our magic number is somewhere around there because if you average out, like if Brooklyn was to win all their games, I think they got 9 games left as 2. I think they're 39. They would only make 48. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and I don't think they're winning 9 straight games. And I'm pretty sure Miami is about 8 to 9 games left too, and they're at 37. If they win all of their games, they'll be at 45, 46 somewhere. 45, they 7, 8, something like that. So be 45. So our magic number is 46. That's where we probably need to be, 46, and that just you know what I mean, that solidifies us in that fifth spot. After that, I'm happy. I don't care what happens after that. Tibbs can play the whole G League if he wants to, the rest of the guys, and get them more motivated. And, you know, he probably will not, if there's no way to get to that fourth spot if we can't catch that fourth spot, once we solidify that fifth spot, I think Tibbs shuts things down. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna give a chance for Mitchell Robinson to get some fluky twist his ankle, bust his shoe open, and break his toe or nothing like that, or Quentin Grimes get poked in his eye or something like that and can't see. We ain't playing none of that. I think once we think around 46, 47 somewhere, I think, you know, depending on how the numbers are, you know what I mean, I think that's our number. Brooklyn is the big team that we have to watch right now. You know what I mean? And beat Miami. Miami too. We got to beat Miami, but Brooklyn is also the big team, because if they get a couple of games, we got to stay, you know, ahead of them. So it all depends. And Miami, man, this is beautiful just to watch this out. Every day looking at the stats and where everybody's at. It's so fun to watch.
Well, you know what? And here's another thing, Charles, and I'll put that up there. But you talking about that, the chat can see it. You look at this right here. I want to pin this. If the Knicks go 6-3, right? If the Knicks go 6-3, the Brooklyn Nets will have to go 8-1. Remember, we got 2 games on them, 2.5. So even if the Knicks go 6-3, they will have to go like 8-1 or something like that. Their last 9 games, whatever, or 10 games, or let me say that 9-1. And the Miami Heat will have to go pretty much run the table, damn near, because they got 34 losses. So we go 6-3, they got it, damn, and go undefeated to catch us. Because you know we get 3 more, we take 3 losses here and they take. So I don't think them teams. I think Brooklyn. I don't think I'm too much worried about them in the Heat, man. I think the Knicks just got to keep winning the game they need to win, and you know, like I said, Brooklyn could lose tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Right.
They could lose tomorrow against Cleveland in Brooklyn, which they did the other night, or they could win the game. But if the Knicks win, I think if the Knicks beat the Heat tonight, the Heat ain't getting to the 5th spot. I don't think they're gonna catch us.
No,
sure, they ain't catching it, because we have like a 4-game lead in the loss column, and we only need we lose 3 games. They ain't catching us. If we go 6-3, they can't catch it. We win tonight and we go 6-3. I think if we win tonight, the Heat gonna be playing for that 6th spot. That's
no question. No question, because I don't think Atlanta's gonna move up too much, and I don't think who's that under Atlanta?
Raptors.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much. I think the 10 teams that's in it now is pretty solidified for the playoff play-in. I think the 10 teams, you know what I mean. Yep. Pacers are close, but they about 4 games out of the 10th, or 3 games out of the 10th, something like that.
3 or 4.
Yeah, so I think right now the top 10 teams that you see now, the Bulls all the way up to the Bucks. I think that's the playoffs this year. You know what I mean? The Wizards and I mean, unless they go on some 9-game winning streak, they all at 72 games, 72, that's 11, that's 71. So the Bulls got about 71. They got about 11 more games. 71. Am I bugging? 11. Yeah. Oh yeah, 71. So they got like 11 more games. The Bulls. I mean, you know, everybody else. Raptors got 10 games left. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I think it's pretty. You know, even a 10-game winning, even 10 games right now. You know, I mean, if Pacers won 10 games in a row, they will only be at 42 wins.
Hey JJ, excuse me, hey JJ, where do the Wizards have to finish for us not to get that pick? Do they gonna, if they in the lottery, we don't get the pick, or the certain that top 10 protected at the top? What's the protection on that? If you know, what's the protection on that Wizards draft pick for the Knicks? If you,
is it 10? Is it 10? Right? I think it's 10.
I can't recall.
I'm pretty sure it's 10, because in tweet everybody was looking at 11 and 12 and 14th or something like that. So is top 14 protected? Okay, my bad.
He said
I thought it was 10.
He said we would need them to make the playoffs. Wow, they right there. Oh, but they only 2 games behind the Bulls, but they done lost 3 in a row. Yeah, damn, man, that's crazy. Yeah, we would have definitely used that and that Mavs pick. He said Mavs pick is top 10 protected.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, Mavs, they won a couple of games lately. Let me see where they at. And the Mavs right now.
Bunch of Wizards, right?
Yeah, Mavs, they in the
Man,
A spot, man.
My bad. I'm looking at the same conference. The Mavericks, it's like top 4. We'd probably be 11, 12, 13, 14, something like that.
The Mavericks still could fall out that spot though. Because think about it, they only a half a game in front of the Timberwolves. They are half a game in front of the Jazz.
They are. Look at that. 42 with about 10 games left. Damn, that West is close.
We could fall all the way down here.
Two losses, and you could go from 7th to 11th.
Right. That's exactly right, man.
Man.
That's why I think it'll be crazy. And on the doctor tonight, for the game tonight in the NBA, man. Our game is pretty much in the East. On the East today, you got the Wizards and the Nuggets, us and the Heat, the Raptors and the Pacers, Hawks and Timberwolves. Let's see, Hawks can take that L in Minnesota tonight. Tonight, if they play the way they played us, you know what I mean. So, and then tomorrow, the big game, us and the Magic, the Nets and the Cavaliers. We beat these boys tonight, and the Cavaliers beat the Nets. I think the Knicks pretty much going to solidify that 5th spot. And then on Friday, you got some other good games out there. Celtics and Pacers, nothing. Hornets and the Mavericks, that ain't nothing really concerning us from the eastern side of the ball. But Saturday it is the Nets and the Heat, Hawks and Pacers. Them big games right there. And obviously the Sixers and the Suns. Then Sunday, we don't play the Sunday after this, man. Wow, we got a lot of time off. But the Hawks and the Grizzlies, the Rockets and Cavaliers. So yeah, it's starting to get crunch time, shot powers, and I think we got to go out there and keep playing and keep performing, man, and go ahead and close this thing out the best way we can.
Me, watching everything and stuff. I hope that the big thing is we win this game because I want Brooklyn to beat the Cavs. Mm-hmm. I mean, as long as they could beat the Cavs, we still have the lead over them. I mean, they beat the Cavs, that beating the Cavs down closer to us. And I mean, we have another win on top of and if we win tonight, see, we can help out each other, the two New York teams. Mm-hmm. If Brooklyn beat the Cavs and New York beats Miami, that keeps Miami off of Brooklyn and helps us get closer toLeveland. That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's how I got to play out, man. And then the Nets, and not only that, the Nets play the Magic somewhere down the line, and Sunday they play them in Orlando. So it's crazy, man. And the Nets schedule is. Let me see what their schedule is like. Going ahead and move before we get out of here real quick, because I know the game about to start. But the Nets right now, after Cleveland tomorrow, they got the Heat Saturday. So that's
another big game. That's another big game. That's a big game.
And then Sunday, that's a back-to-back. So after they play the Heat, they go down and play the Orlando, just like we are. They play the Orlando Magic. Mm-hmm. Then they got the Hawks. Then they got the Jazz, the Jazz who been playing well. Then they got the Timberwolves. The Pistons, they got the Magic again, and then they closed it out with the Sixers. Nets are not catching the New York. Y'all right now.
Nets might not be in the 6th spot.
They ain't catching us.
Woo, that's a lot. That's some big games they got.
Big games, yeah. I don't think they catching us, bro. I think that might be it for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why this game is another big game, man, because we have to beat Miami. We have to keep them away. And I mean, if we beat Miami, it helps Brooklyn out. And I mean, Brooklyn got to reciprocate and beat them too. And I mean, it helps them out and us. So let's see what happens. This is so fun going down the line.
Yeah, well, listen, we're gonna get out of here. Game about to start in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate the whole chat, JJ, everybody, Nick 100, everybody, man. NYC B-Ball, all you guys in there, man. Once Nick, always a Nick. Hector, everybody in the chat, man. If I didn't say your name, it's up in here. Dave Stevens, everybody. Chop Howard, holla at me, my brother. We're gonna get up out of here.
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Let's get this win tonight. Push the pace, grab these rebounds, and hit our free throws. What was it? 101, 109.
Yep, real talk, man. Tomorrow we got a back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen. So we be in Orlando tomorrow. We'll be back in the house tomorrow. Y'all make sure I hit that like, subscribe, going out the door, man. And You know, tell a friend. Knicks will talk. We in the building, man. It's game day. We here tomorrow. Orlando, we be back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. So don't forget about that. That is the back-to-back tomorrow. And you guys enjoy the game tonight. You know, all that good stuff. We see y'all, man. Peace to the chat. Salute to the chat, everybody, man. RIP, Mr. Willis, we love you, man. The captain, salute. Prayers up to the family, man. Peace. All right, Shy, my brother. I'll holler at you.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talks the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. Nick's real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight fact. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in 10 books. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base like the link Anthony Mace. We trace the logo when there's hairspace that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. The city decks is on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.